Welcome back, and now we get to our baseball segment with head coach Jared Hood. Coach Hood, you're coming off a 3-game series against Hardin Simmons. First taste of conference play. You took 1 out of 3, unfortunately, but just talk about the guys getting their first experience of facing off against a conference opponent where the stakes are high.
Yeah, so I've mentioned before, anytime that you play in the ASC, you got to get ready for a dogfight, and Hardin Simmons brought it. I knew they were going to be a good club, very well coached, well disciplined, and when we played 3 really, really good ball games, I mean, we just happened to lose 2 of them. When you lose a game 1-0 and then 2-1, it hurts a little bit more. But as you sit back and you look at it, we still had opportunities to win the game. And in athletics, I think a lot of the times all you can do is really ask to put yourself in those situations to have chances. And whether or not that you pull it out or not is not always up to you. But just an outstanding series, by both teams, very competitive. Our pitching staff, once again, did exactly what they needed to do, so that was good to see. Offensively, we were able to do some things, get some guys on base, and just couldn't get the big hit. And, those are things that we'll address and we'll keep working on and keep grinding away. But, like I said, we're right there with chances, and we've just got to find a way to get it done.
Coach, I was watching that game over this past Monday and Sunday, and specifically on Monday, you had multiple guys on bases, and you used a lot of young guys in a lot of situations. Just talk about the mindset of the young guys after experiencing conference play. What did you see, and what did they take out of this game on Sunday and Monday?
I think the biggest thing for the young guys, because we've started rolling the DH to where we're really trying to utilize different guys in specific situations. And put them in, positions that come up in the game every time, and so we get the right guy up there to be able to get things done. And, and I think the biggest thing that you can take away from a young guy is in that kind of atmosphere is just always be ready, and that's one thing that we've been preaching to them, all year long is, you've always got to be prepared. You've always got to be in the mindset to be ready to go, and we've seen evidence of that, that's – we've got some guys that are doing some pretty cool things. Drew Large got in there a couple of at-bats, I think for his second, third collegiate at-bat, and got a couple of hits, and was able to do some pretty cool things. But, with as many young guys as we have, the more that we can keep everybody involved and keep everybody on their toes and ready to go, the better off we're going to be, especially because we've got some guys that can do some things. So, we're going to keep working and, keep trying to utilize those situations and those players in those key situations and see where it takes us.
This week, of course, you're taking on an even tougher test as you're taking on UT Tyler, the defending ASC champions. Considering that you're just coming off hard-fought, good competitive series against Hardin Simmons, what's the mindset have to be knowing that you're taking on a team that is – nothing against Hardin Simmons, but kind of at the top of the class of the ASC?
Well, I think what's important for us, Kenneth, is to understand that we can't always worry about the opponent that we're playing. Okay, we've got to do a better job of worrying about what we're bringing to the table and the things that we're doing and controlling what we can. We can't control what other teams are going to go in there and do, but as long as we're controlling ourselves, our team, then we're going to have a chance to win the ball game. I don't care who we're playing. And if we don't take care of those things, we got a chance to lose a ball game. I don't care who we're playing. So, we're focused on us and completing our jobs, on the mound, defensively, offensively. And if we complete our jobs and do the things that we're supposed to do, then, I like our chances.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck to you this week as you take on UT Tyler this Friday and Saturday. We'll be right back as we'll talk with our next head coach. You'll find out who it is in just a moment.